We start here on the local front as wildfires continue to wreak havoc in the southeastern part of the country. For more on the situation as it unfolds, my colleague Song Yoo-jin is standing by live. Yoo-jin, welcome. So do tell us where you are exactly and what, Yoo-jin, have you been seeing?
Well, Sunny, I'm currently in Yeongyang-gun County in Gyeongsangbuk-do Province in the southern part of the country, which is one of the hardest hit regions by this multiple outbreaks of wildfires that have been raging in the country for almost a week now. So it took us about 5 hours by car from capital Seoul, which normally takes 3 to 4 hours, because we found that a lot of roads were blocked due to the fire. So as you can see where I'm standing right now, and as you can see on the screen, this particular region in Yeongyang-gun County was swept by a devastating wildfire last afternoon. Local residents I spoke to said that the fire swept through this region at around 5 p.m., which has led to this complete destruction of homes. Homes have burned out, and you can just see how big of a toll the wildfire has taken on this particular region right now. So for more on the background, this fire originally broke out in this particular region of Gyeongsangbuk-do on Saturday in neighboring Uiseong-gun County. And since then, it has rapidly spread to Yeongyang-gun County, where I am right now, and other areas nearby, as shown on the map you're seeing right now. So this province, Gyeongsangbuk-do, has the highest death tolls with 23 lives lost, making it the deadliest of the multiple wildfires currently burning across the country. So according to the Ministry of the Interior and Safety, the nationwide death toll currently stands at 27 dead and 32 injured. It was inched up a bit just before we came on air, and that's because a few hours ago, a fire watchman in his 60s was reportedly found dead inside his burned vehicle in Gyeongsangbuk-do's Yeongyang-gun County. So with this latest case, South Korea is now seeing the highest number of wildfire-related deaths in a single year since records began. The previous high was 26 deaths back in 1989. And also in terms of scale, the devastation is also historic. So far, wildfires nationwide have scorched over 360 square kilometers, which is more than half of the size of capital Seoul. And on our way here to this village, I spoke to one local resident about the fire that happened here. Take a listen.
I could see the fire up on the mountains 3 days ago. The flames came here suddenly because the winds have been strong. Today it's less windy, but when it is windy, it feels like the apocalypse.
Right, a very frightening experience for residents there, to say the least. Now, Yoo-jin, we've been told firefighters have been racing against time to tame the flames. What's the latest on that front?
Right, so I can definitely say that this has been a non-stop effort of firefighters and rescue personnel to really contain and put out the fire. But it has been an uphill battle because of the very dry, windy weather conditions. And before we went on air, I actually saw several firefighters roaming across the region to look at the damages. So in terms of the containment rate, in terms of Gyeongsangbuk-do Province, among the 5 regions that you saw on the screen previously, the average containment rate was 47%. I want to stress that this is less than 50%. And also in Yeongyang-gun County, where I am right now, the containment rate was just 18%, which was the lowest in the province. So this morning, Acting President and Prime Minister Han Deok-soo ordered Acting Interior Minister Go Ki-dong, who is also the head of the Central Disaster and Safety Countermeasures Headquarters, to stay stationed in the Gyeongsangbuk-do Province region until the wildfires are fully under control. And he emphasized the need for coordinated support for evacuees and uninterrupted relief efforts. And just before we came on air, we heard that Andong, Cheongsong, Yeongyang, Yeongdeok-gun counties and the cities have also been designated as special disaster relief zones. And there had been hope today that rain in the forecast might help, but so far I can say that the rainfall has been really light and sporadic. So the Korea Forest Service says that such rainfall won't be enough, especially with the dry, windy weather expected to continue throughout today as well. So at this point, I can really say that officials and residents are hoping the weather will shift in their favor real soon. That's all I have for this hour. Back to you, Sunny.
All right, Yoo-jin, thank you for being our eyes and ears on the ground. Do keep us posted and do stay safe.